Hi friends, so today I wanted to talk to you about anxiety and depression and why you might still be feeling stuck in those spaces right now with everything that's going on. So just to give you a little bit of a science lesson, and please bear with me, try to make this as simple as possible. So imagine that your brain has three parts. It has the bottom, the middle, and then the top. So when a thought or something comes into your brain, the bottom of your brain, that's the amygdala part of your brain, that is wired for you to look for danger. And this was great back in the day, when there was a lot of danger around us, like saber-toothed tigers were chasing after us. And that would, that sensory would go off in that part of the brain, be like, you need to run, or you need to hide, or you need to just stand still, right? So that part of your brain catches all the stress. And when you have a lot of trauma, that part of the brain, it's like something swells up inside there and it doesn't let anything get through. And that's a problem, because what happens is when you get stuck there, you can't move forward. And then you start getting the anxious feelings and you start getting the depressed feelings, and you can't move forward through it and anything. What we want is those thoughts to get into the middle brain, because then that middle brain's kind of like where the memories are, and it's kind of sitting there going, well, I think we've been here before. I think I've seen that before. I think we've done that before. Right? And then it'll move and process up to the top of the brain. And that spot is like, been there, done that. All right, we're fine. We're just going to move forward. And it's going to rationalize everything for you and take you on your way. But because when we have trauma in our lives, that bottom part swells up, and let's just say it's probably about this big now, right? Because we've never experienced a trauma like this before. We've never experienced this kind of stress and anxiety and just all of it, right? So that middle brain's sitting there going, I'm not quite sure what's going on right now. I don't remember any of this, right? To get up to the rational part. So it's very, very normal if you're still feeling all those feels. It's very, very common to feel those feels. But we want to be able to try to move forward past those feelings. So if you are feeling anxious, I've given tips before in videos prior. There's always the tapping strategy, where you just, right here in between your pinky and your ring finger, you just tap in between, like that meaty little part between your bones, and you just keep saying over and over to yourself, if you're feeling really, really anxious, you feel like everything's out of control, just start saying, everything's out of control, everything's out of control, everything's out of control, but it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I'm safe in my house. I'm safe in my house. I'm safe in my house. My family is safe. My family is safe. My family is safe. I am healthy. I am healthy. I am healthy. My family is healthy. My family is healthy. My family is healthy. I am okay. I am okay. I am okay. I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. And just keep repeating that over and over and over to yourself until your anxiety level comes down. So you want to scale yourself in the beginning of, if you're feeling really heightened from like 1 to 10 and your anxiety is like at a 10, you definitely want to tap. And you want to get down between like a 1 and a 3 if you possibly can. That's one way of trying to get through the anxiety. Now, another way is trying to tap into what you're feeling, and have you felt like that before, and what was going on at the time when you were feeling like that. Because a lot of times when we have a anxiety or a panic attack, or even about a depression, sometimes it's caused by prior wounds. So we've had a lot of time to sit with our thoughts lately. And I'm sure on some level, some stuff is coming up. So a way to move through that is to journal. Now, I've done this many times when I've felt something coming up, and I've said this before and I'll say it a million times. You cannot go over your problems and you cannot go under your problems, because you're just going to keep spinning in a wheel. You have to push through your problems. So if you have something heavy weighing on you right now, more than likely it's from something from your past that you haven't gotten through. So if you're starting to feel a feel, I want you to stop and think to yourself, what am I feeling right now? Am I feeling stuck? Am I feeling overwhelmed? Am I feeling extremely anxious? Am I feeling disappointed in myself? Am I feeling unworthy at the moment? And then I want you to write down those feelings, and then I want you to write down if you've ever felt like that before and when you felt like that before. And then I want you to write what made you feel this way in the past. Was it something somebody said? Was it something that you saw? Was it something that you did? And then I want you to write down, how is that experience related to what is you're feeling right now? Because I guarantee if you're feeling some sort of overwhelm on some level, it's being triggered by something from your past. Scott said to me the other day, and he's like, I don't understand how you're so calm. And it's not that I'm necessarily calm, it's just that I've done a lot of work in the last 5 to 10 years on things about myself, about other people, about experiences that I've had, things that have happened, good and bad. What I know is I don't have much control over anything, but I have 100% control on how I react to something. And I've worked really damn hard on reacting positively on everything that happens in my life, good and bad. So today, New Jersey shut down all the schools. Devastated. I cried for like a good half hour, the ugly cry. Cried. I let myself honor that space I was having at that moment, and then I jumped right onto my computer, got back to my students, got back to my parents, and then started a project to send out to my students so that they know that I love and I care about them and that I am with them spiritually, emotionally, academically, even though I'm not sitting in a classroom with them, so that they know that they feel loved. Going through trauma in any sort of way, whether it's from a loss or an illness or whatever the case may be, rocks your world. But I can tell you this, you can get through it. If you have faith in yourself, if you have faith in a higher power, and if you have faith in your friends around you and your family around you, and you lean on everything that's positive that's going on instead of the negative, I promise you, you'll find yourself at the other end pulling through this with a smile on your face and gratitude in your heart. So I hope this serves you. I hope that you're staying safe. I hope that you are healthy. I hope that everybody in your family and in your tribe and your circle are safe and healthy. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. If there's any topic you'd like me to touch upon, please don't hesitate to reach out. I don't even have to do a video. I'd be more than happy to message with you or have a phone call with you, whatever the case may be. I'm here to serve, to help. I wake up every morning and I ask my higher power, what can I do today to help? So I hope this helped. Until next time.